For number 14, we need to determine if the two triangles are similar. Again, that's going to be by angle-angle similarity, side-angle-side similarity, or side-side-side similarity. Then complete the similarity statement. Be sure to show all your work and state which parts are congruent or proportional. Again, congruent will go with the angles, proportional will go with the sides. So, if I've got my small triangle that's got a length of 9, the large triangle has a length of 9 plus 9, which is 18. My small triangle has a leg that is 10. The large triangle is 10 plus 10, which is 20. And the last one would be this side length of 12 and this side length of 24. Just by looking at it, I can see that I went 9 times 2 is 18. 10 times 2 is 20. 12 times 2 is 24. So I know that these must be similar by side, side, side because all of the sides have a scale factor of 2. It's being dilated. But I could set up my proportion if I wasn't sure. I could do 9 over 18, which equals 1/2. I could do 10 over 20, which equals 1/2. And 12 over 24, which equals 1/2. I did small over big, small over big, small over big. Since they're all equal 1/2, then we know that the sides are proportional. So you could say that this is by side, side, side. If you had left out the blue side, we also know that angle K is used for my smaller triangle and for the larger triangle. So it's congruent to itself by the reflexive property. And then you could say 9 over 18 equals 1/2, 10 over 20 equals 1/2, and my included angle is congruent. So this could technically be side, angle, side, or side, side, side similarity, depending on which way you looked at it. So let's make sure we put it in the correct order. If we went KLM, we went KLM, we need to go KBC. For this one over here, we have 36, 36, 42, 42 in an angle. I know that if I do 36 and 36, those are going to be the same. 42 and 42 are the same. So I can say 36 over 42 and 36 over 42. Does 36 over 42 equal 36 over 42? Yeah, it's exactly the same. They also marked that my angles are congruent, so I know for sure that those angles have to be the same. So I can say that these two triangles are similar by side, angle, side similarity. Then if I started at Q, I need to start at G. Then I went to R, which was across this crooked line. So across the crooked line would be E. Oh, I'm sorry, that's an F. But technically that's fine too, because if this is an isosceles triangle, if I went QRS, that's the same as going QSR. So the direction that we go here does not matter. If these side lengths had been different, we would need to make sure that this was in the exact right order. This is still correct because GEF goes the same as GFE because those side lengths are the same. Now for C, I know V is congruent to itself by the reflexive property for that angle. Then I know that this side length is 8 and the long side length is 20. If I know the long side length here is 19 and they tell me that this little piece is 11, I can do 19 minus 11 to find out that this is going to be 8. So if I do 8 over 20 and set that equal to 8 over 19, I can already see that those are not the same. 8 over 20 can't be the same as 8 over any other number but 20. So these are not similar triangles. Oh, triangles.